bringing some more Besiege. This time, today, here we're doing a vehicle I made, and this is going to be, at the moment it's called Suspension. I have not uploaded it yet, but as of this video, it will be uploaded to the Steam workshop thing, and I'll probably call it something like Suspension Car, Suspension Tank. Yeah, Suspension Tank, that makes sense. Alright, so here, as you can see, you got 3 cameras going on there. And I have lots of suspension down here. It can take a pretty good fall. And it has these 2 back over here to help with either pushing or bumping into things. If you crash, it helps there. All the pistons, not pistons, the suspensions are all set to maximum. On here I have a unique system for this. So this piston here you see, or not piston, I keep calling it that, suspension, helps to brace when it's fired this way. And I put this one here to give the gun elevation. And that one keeps it from putting all the weight to the firing on the suspension. So, of course, starting this one, we're going to need to go a little bit forward. It's a tricky game. There we go. Alright, now if you try and move it forward like this, side to side, you will break the turret. So you just have to press minus key on the keypad, numpad, and minus key brings it up. The left and right brackets move the turret. Now the 2 other things, the bumpers, you can actually move with one on the number pad brings it up, and 7 brings it down. I kind of got it backwards when I put the controls in, but oh well. And on the back one, it is actually 2 goes up and 8 on the number pad goes down. So you can use those 2 if you're firing forwards or backwards for added support, but you really don't need that. So here we have this. We have several different views. We can press F. F gives us a turret view over the gun like this. You can also look around there. Alright, 0 gives you the aiming view. 9 gives you a view of the front of the tank, a vehicle. So you can look out and press 9, and then regardless of where the turret is pointing, you're seeing the front of the vehicle. So let's go back to aiming. This one is actually rather accurate, I find. So we're gonna aim for this thing here, and I do have infinite mode on right now because to show just how good this cannon can be when you have it this way. So then we're gonna go for over here. I've also lowered the speed for the turning on the cannon and the elevation so that you can easily aim. Aim up a bit more, and there you go. You see, we just took that one out. Got to aim down over here some more. I just love this new camera. You can aim so much easier. So let's see if we can take out that thing through there. Let's aim up a bit more, elevation, and do we get it? No. Looks like we got it that time though. Did we? Gonna lower it? Yep, we got it. And of course we can take these 2 out. And took that one out. So it's very easy to aim that way with the cannon. So let's go back to F. Now I made the backslash key the grip release for the cannon, just so you don't accidentally hit V like I was doing before when I pressed C for the cannon. But you can put it back over here. There's the front of the tank, and again you can press 9, and 9 will just give you the view there, so you can move the turret if you want to out of the way, and then it'll move, and then you can shut the front of the tank. But anyway, so yeah, that was just to show what this thing can do there with the gun and its accuracy, and that seemed like a good accuracy test right there. So let's go on with it, and press F. So we press F, we got the turret view a little higher too, and it's the arrow key used to control it. So we got it going it goes pretty fast, by the way, as well. Turning is decent. I just realized this is the same map for the crystal you shoot down. I believe it's the same map for the sword thing too. Alright, but see, there you go. The suspension there on it works pretty well. And let's go back out of this to the regular view. So of course again, you can be driving and these things here will help of course like that if you go down or forwards. So it helps in that case if you go too fast and you stop, or you do it, what do they call it? What do the kids call it now? Stoppy or a wheelie? Well, those things can help to brace you from that. But of course, you can always just put them back up in this mode and here. Now these two things here, those hinges and these hinges back here, those are not limited. The one for the gun is limited, so you can press plus to make it go down, and this is the limit that it will have. So you can't break it by going down, but you can break it by not raising it past the vehicle itself, because if you do not do that, it will catch and it'll break. So when you're turning, just remember to raise the turret up. Now to do a quick little test, we go onto another island. This cannon, by the way, is on full power. And this is something I haven't seen many other vehicles be able to do. And of course, you're only going to be firing one shot in normal mode. But if you just want to put infinite ammo mode on and play around with aiming and everything, then this is quite fun. And as you can see here, I am just rapidly firing the hell out of this cannon. And just to show, invincibility mode is not on. So this here, the reason I did the suspension and like it is there, is so you can fire the cannon with full power as much as you bloody well want to, and it's not going to break off. And because the vehicle's design and the suspension, it doesn't also break the wheels. It won't move the vehicle at all, maybe slightly, but barely. It's negligible. I don't think it even moved at all. And of course, if you fire forward or backwards, and you're worried about going back, you can put this down there, and you can put these down there as well. Okay, it might not stop you completely, but it does help absorb the recoil a little bit, so we're not flying back very far. And let's see how much we would do it without those in place. Again, not too much, but still, you can fire the cannon just like that, and it's not going to break off. So let's go to a different place, or actually, we could just use this place again and show. We're not going to be grabbing the cannon this time, but this is to show how the vehicle can actually move or go from a fall. So we're going to do that. We're going to take the vehicle, we're going to put it up here a little bit, little drop test. So there we go. Of course, no damage. You can still move around easily. Turn, it's fully functional. Turret. And this one runs fine at 100% speed. Now there is no armor on the top, because if you put armor up there, it will conflict with the turret, since this suspension here does not elevate. But that's not really a problem, I don't see, because most things are going to be attacking from the sides and the front, and at that point they're really not going to get much up on the top. Then again, this is not really a good combat vehicle. This is good for when you need to snipe something, or you need to destroy one thing, or just want to have some fun. You can also use this on the other map with a giant crystal to just shoot the crystal down and then push it with the pushers there, the bumpers. I don't know why I call them that. But let's go up a little bit higher and see just how much this thing can take. Alright, so that was an even higher jump. And again, everything there is set fine. So let's go up a little bit higher. Oh, and it looks like again we might have some minor damage. We go up here, look in. Yep, it looks like there's a little breakage right there, but that is just fine. The vehicle still moves. So let's take it even higher. Went even higher, definitely some pieces broken in the front there, but not enough to really do anything. I know, let's go into a tornado. It sounds like a fun thing to do. We can back ourselves up. So to see then we were even dropped on top of the rocks there, so we are immobilized kind of. And it looks like it definitely broke off a suspension part, but aside from that, we are good. Now can we actually use these to our suspensions are not helping us get off the ground. Or are they? Nope. We stuck. We are stuck like a stuck thing. Or are we? Yep, we're stuck. But as you can see, the wheels are still on. If we could move past this thing, that would be awesome. This mode never works. I can never use the grab mode. I don't know why. Well, yeah, that works. And again, drop, and we're good. So clearly, you can take a good fall with all these suspensions. Now, it can still break if you run into something, and with the if you run into something that hits the wheels, they can be fragile, especially with the armor put there. But you can take the armor off. That's just optional. I put it on there. More so for looks too. But that's going to be it for this little tank. And yeah, this thing is just amazingly kind of fun, at least in my opinion, to use and just go around with and do what you want to do. Probably not the best thing to use for every single little map, but again, it's accurate if you want to play around, or if you just need to knock something off of a cliff, or do what you need to do. It's a good tank. Good little tank. It's fast, turns pretty well, in my opinion. So I hope you enjoy Suspension Tank. And yeah, remember, when you go outside, if you don't wear pants, werewolves will kill you. That's right, werewolves.